Hey, Earth sign, it's Lulu. Okay. This is your weekly Mudra reading. Thank you. It will not apply to everybody, just like the generals. But you can still use the Mudra at your convenience. Thank you. All right. Angels, what do you have for the air signs? Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, here we go. There it is. All right. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Now, I hope y'all can hear me. Higher knowledge, right? So it feels like whatever it is that you've been, remember, whatever you seek is seeking you, right? We have all of the answers. Honestly, we do. Now, when we in tune with our star player, higher self, there's not too much that we cannot accomplish nor have the answers to, right? Because the answers are what gives us the information that we need in order for us to move forward in whatever situation we find ourselves in. Now, there may be many of you going through some heightened awareness. Your senses may be heightened at this time, all of them. Okay. You may even be in a space where you can hear what someone is saying before they say it. You have the ability to literally read thoughts. I would advise you, because I done fucked up myself before, but I would advise you to not make any certain types of decisions based on those things that you feel like someone is thinking. Even though as empaths, we be picking it all up, but sometimes we need clarity as well, because it ain't all the time that is what that is, right? So be mindful. Use your discernment. I also feel that many of you are really awakening to realizing that you are only a small part of the whole, which it's beautiful when you realize that everything ain't about you, and you are having this is you leveling up on your the way that you communicate with people, how you deal with people. It's like you see things from a different perspective with this energy that is coming through. Many of you may be having sleepless nights, or you may be going through some things where you are beginning to see, right? There are memories that are coming through to you this week. There are memories. It could be past life, but I think it's something to do with your childhood, some things that you may have forgotten about, or things that will be coming up that have a lot to do with where you are right now. Some of you may be doing some past life healing as well. But overall, you may even be feeling as though you are back at square one in certain instances in your life, right? A lot of things will feel familiar. There will be a lot of deja vu. There will be a number of synchronicities that have to do with events for you, right? They want you to be mindful of who you discuss certain things with, how you discuss certain things this week. Some of y'all might just need to shut up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm shutting the fuck up this week. I have 2 ears and 1 mouth. I'm doing a lot of listening. Got 2 eyes. I'm doing a lot of reading. Whatever. You ain't got to do what I do, but that's what I'm doing. You know why? Because with all of that, which comes with this, you may be giving some unsolicited advice and don't even know it. Everybody don't be wanting to hear it. Sometimes they just want to vent. So this is the week for us to listen, for those of us that are on that path. Especially when it comes to really, okay. It may have to do with school. Some of you may be returning to school, or beginning to study something new, which is going to open up different avenues for you, different options, different ways of doing things, different approaches. I also feel with this card that there may be, I don't know what a palm path is. Palm path, palm pilot. Ooh. Okay. By the time y'all see this, I'm going to have these on the website. So, I went and saw Star Wars. It may have something to do with y'all reading, I don't know, but I want a wayfinder. I want a wayfinder and I want a lightsaber.
Okay, we'll discuss why all of a sudden now I want that just from watching Star Wars with Button the other day. Moving forward. Now, there's something to do with a palm. A palm pilot is old though, but maybe that's the era that some of you are going back to. For those of you who know about the year of the palm pilot. Palm pilot. Heard that in so long. Moving forward. Now, many of you are being released. You are releasing certain energies from yourself, whether you know it or not, and you will feel elevated in a sense. You won't feel as foggy as you may have. You won't feel as though you don't know or don't have the answers to certain things. All of a sudden, things are going to become very clear. You see, because what they're saying is that, like, you may have gone through a lot of darkness or gone through a lot of not necessarily just dark moments, but there's a dark energy, whether this were people around you and you got to fuck up out that house. Get out the house, bitch. Or if it just had something to do with you being lifted out of a situation miraculously, because I feel like you may have. It happens. Okay, I've seen it. Now, air sign, is it? Flick. Now, okay, flick, right? Flick. Because that's what it looks like she's doing, flicking to me at this time. What the hell? Flicking. Oh. So some of you may be in a space where you are realizing that your words are more powerful than you thought at first. I also feel that when it comes to you dealing with and setting boundaries with certain people in certain situations or what have you, it's going to be at the blink of an eye or at the flick, a flick, right? Easy breezy. And why I feel like that, if you can see it, I don't know if you can, baby. Up here, there's a aura of this thumb, the bridge of this thumb and this wrist and all of this here at the top has an aura of white light, and at the bottom where it's being lifted up out of here, out of that darkness, out of that fog, out of that bullshit, it's dark. So that's where I got that from, if you want to know. So that's why I feel like with this elevated consciousness, this elevated knowledge, this ascension that you are going through, you're beginning to realize that your power is much more easily utilized if you just, but it doesn't take as much effort as you thought. Been there, got the t-shirt. Where's it, bitch? Where's it? Now, this assists with meditation, concentration, and wisdom. The benefits are that it balances your right and left sides of your brain. I like it. It improves concentration. This is an earth sign, Mudra. Opens and balances the third eye chakra. Assists meditation. Now, you'll do your hands like this. Touch the tip of your index finger to the tip of the thumb, forming a circle. All other fingers extend outward. Rest the backs of the palms on the tops of the thighs, palms facing upward. And your focus or affirmation for this week will be, I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. Thank you. All right, that's it for y'all right there. I also have these cauldrons on the website as well. Okay, what else? I'm good at this promotion thing. I'm going to get better. I also have the brass tongs that go with the cauldron. I picked up the bell. Bye.